Hello, dear ones. So, I'm integrating this day's energy, and I don't know about you guys, but it's intense. Last few days about relationships, things coming to the surface, and a lot of upgrades. I am naturally drawn to how the planets are aligned and the energy influence and the energy portals. Like if you heard of a Lionsgate portal being open already, from what I understand, it's not completely my thing, but I'm resonating with these things. And time to manifest, and it's the 8th of August, the 8-8 portal. And a lot of things are coming up to the surface. So I'm like very much learning also about this. And yeah, I'm just noticing this sadness and yeah, I think it's been coming up for me also in relationship spaces. And although things seem to be on one hand super fine, like also even with my friend, the guy who I live with, like things started to be go like really bad and really good. Just suddenly, and yeah, it's this. One of the lessons that I'm learning from this experience, I had a visitor here. I had a visitor here, and it was someone who just found me on Facebook, and we kind of reconnected sometimes, and I didn't feel hugely disturbed by her energy, and I felt we may check it out how it goes in offline space. And yeah, it was kind of a mess in some way. It was fantastic. I felt like she's my sister, and then things happen, like like people have many sides of them. Like suddenly, what I felt like when people are very wise to tell you your shadows, but instead of being here and giving you feedback, radically owning, something like, finding the difference. It's what I learned is that you can be a shadow worker and push someone away because the shadow becomes a criticism. You don't want to see this shadow. It's your issue. But what I also want to say, what I really deeply learned from this experience is that I started to really like being present, being in this body, being in the now, feeling touch of the cloth on my skin, and just sitting here. Because this kind of friend of mine, I mean, I love her. It's just, there were a lot of things that have been coming up to the surface as of from who we really are and what are our shadows. And and yeah, I started to realize like I do that sometimes. I would just stop non-stop talk. I would just talk. And many like healers guides will tell you like you're too much in your head, like just come down. It could be triggering, and sometimes it's a very soft approach some people use. And with her I really realized that yeah it's like being really here. This is a really gift, just being here in my body. And because things can just be a mess coming up from a mental body, and it's okay if it's even there, but it's like, are you really here to, how do you connect, how do you deliver your feedback, how do you really, what's your intention? And even me, I had to learn a lot of things, how not to let her energy cross through the spaces, and respect others. Well, if they don't know maybe how to set strong boundary themselves, or so much learning and gift of being here and really just being with this body and being with my heart, and a lot of learning. And yes, this is one of the biggest gifts. And and the blah blah is really not so important.